I will take you through the window of a healthy world. And you just peep through this window of the healthy world, you will see a beautiful product called Ganoderma lucidum.
Is this the mushroom you're talking
Exactly right, I'm talking
So you
about.
call this Ganoderma lucidum?
Exactly. Gano means mushroom.
I see.
Derma means skin. Lucidum means shining. You know, this is a special mushroom. You know, the outer portion of the mushroom is a shining substance. It is not like the one that you see in the supermarket. It's a very, very special material. Now these Ganoderma mushrooms, you know, what they do, this is what they do. They offer you the secret of living long and a strategy for healthy life. Every person's desire, Sundar, is what they. I want to live long. I don't think anybody wants to take a ticket. Is there anybody?
I don't want, doctor.
No, you are a young guy, you will not take. But anybody also doesn't want to take a ticket.
Fair.
Even if you ask somebody at 90, 95 years, no, what do you want, uncle? Now he will definitely tell you, you will get me some nice sweets. He will say, my desire is I want to take a ticket. Nobody will say like that, isn't it?
Correct, doctor.
But if you want to live long, all that you require is called good health. Now what do you define by good health is a very simple thing. Good health means harmonious function of all parts of your body. Every part of your body should function in harmony. If this harmony becomes disharmony, it causes diseases. It shouldn't be disharmony, it should be harmony. And the reason why it becomes disharmony is because of
Toxins
and imbalance of the system. That's it. These are the two major culprits that create the trouble in your organ system. And you become a diseased person. So until now, do you have any questions to
No, doctor, it's perfectly clear.
Very clear about it.
Exactly.
Is there something which you don't understand?
I have never thought that all this will happen to us.
Oh, I'm very glad you are here. Very nice.
Thank you, doctor. Please tell me something more.
Something more. See, you are a good fellow. You are not asking at least a question. But you know, I went and talked to somebody, you know. Somebody asked me, sir, this is all fine. I agree with you. But please tell me, well, I don't have any problem. Okay, what's your age? So he said that I am 40 years. I see. So 40 years you don't have a problem? No, I don't have a problem. Okay, very good. Congratulations. Is there anybody in your home who is having problem? Yes, sir. I have my father who is in trouble. Okay, what's your father's age? My father is 70. What is his trouble? He is having diabetes. How long? All 70 years. No. He has been very good up to 50 years. Now for the past 20 years only he is having severe diabetes. I see. Now with that, let us see this. As I told you, that everybody has got toxin. There is no person in this world who says, I don't have toxin. Because the moment you breathe, you will get toxin. The moment you drink, you will get toxin. The moment you eat food, you will get toxin. Now, as long as the toxin is below a level which is known as toxin threshold. It is called toxin threshold. Everything has got a threshold. Threshold means cell level. As long as the toxin is below the threshold, it is in a condition called PIP.
What is PIP, doctor?
Pre-illness period.
What is that? Pre-illness period.
Pre-illness period.
I see.
That is the period before you get illness, which means you are healthy.
I see.
Which means apparently you are healthy. Which means you think you are healthy. Do you understand the meaning of all these things?
Yes, doctor.
It's a very simple thing to understand.
So in that case, if I'm saying I'm healthy, is that shows that I'm not healthy also?
You will have to see.
Yes, please doctor, explain to me so I understand.
Till now you are healthy. The meaning of your question is, till at this moment you are healthy. So be happy with that. But the guy who asked me this question, no, I told him, where are you now? So he said, sir, I am in PIP, sir. As you just now said, I am in PIP. But what happened to his father? This is exactly what has happened. One day, you don't know which day, for his father, after 50 years, one day, the toxin breached the threshold. The moment the toxin breaches the threshold, it goes above the threshold, it becomes a small symptom. But do you know one thing? When the symptom comes, 99% of the people will neglect it. They may go to some pharmacy, they may go for some treatment, they take some capsules and tablets, they become better and they forget about it. They don't think beyond that. And slowly, when the toxin load increases, it becomes a disease. So you need to take higher treatment. But when the toxin gets anchored in your organs and tissue, it becomes a chronic disease. That is what we call it as a captive disease. The toxin anchoring is the most dangerous thing that one can encounter in his life.
Doctor, tell me something. How are we supposed to know the level of toxin in our body?
It's a very simple thing. The moment it gives a change of toxin, improvement, increase in your threshold, it will show with the symptom.
That means you are trying to say if we find anything different in ourselves, it's considered as a symptom.
Exactly right. You don't neglect it. Now, well before that, you don't wait for the symptom to come so that you will neglect your health. What is the intelligent fellow will do? He will not even allow the symptom to get it.
And how is that?
We will see. I know you are more interested, you are getting that, don't be angry. You will get everything.
Sure, doctor.
This chronic disease means that the toxin gets anchored in your organs and tissue. When it gets anchored in your organs and tissue, it will not get out of your body. This is what has happened to your sister.
Right.
If you go back and ask your sister today night, sister, did you get asthma on the day one itself? No. 5 years ago, my dear brother, I got a small symptom. And that symptom became a disease. And now the doctor is now telling me that it has become a chronic disease.
So the doctor says that, in fact, I am seeing her situation is getting bad to worse.
Exactly.
So can I categorize her under chronic disease?
Exactly. It's called chronic bronchitis. Otherwise, we know in medicine, chronic bronchitis, we call this asthma. Now, the moment the person goes above the threshold, we give him a certificate called DP. DP means disease period. Disease period. So I asked that guy who asked me a question. My father is 70 and he is diabetic and he doesn't have any problem because he is 40 years. He doesn't have any problem. Then I told him, you are in which period? So he said, I am in PIP. In which period your father is there? My father is in DP. Then I simply asked him one question, where do you want to be?
Right. I would rather be a PIP doctor.
Exactly. Your sister is in DP, you are here. Now where do you want to go from here today?
I don't want
You don't want to go there, exactly. Absolutely. This is the same thing everybody says that I don't want to go to DP area. The moment you go to DP area,
I cannot come back to PIP.
very difficult. Very difficult.
So doctor, you are trying to say my sister's case, in my sister's case,
Yeah.
from chronic disease, she cannot come back to normal, or it will take some time.
May take some time. But definitely there is a possibility. It is not this far, my entire thing is closed. There is something beyond this. You will have to think. There are materials available. That's what I want to share with you.
Please tell me more, doctor.
Exactly. So this PIP is pre-illness period. How many people want to be in PIP? You tell me. Who wants to be in PIP?
I believe
Everybody wants to be in PIP.
Everybody, doctor.
Absolutely correct.
Yes.
Nobody wants to go to this area.
Nobody wants doctors also, doctor.
Even doctor also doesn't want to go. Because even in my home, I'm telling you, my grandfather is a severe giant pain. He cannot even properly, walk. So we need to give a lot of treatment and so many other things. My wish and prayer, I don't want to get that problem.
Right.
No, I cannot go and ask a colleague of mine, you give me a nice medicine, so that I don't want to get into it. Because even his mother is suffering with some problem.
Exactly. This will be inherited.
It will be continuous.
Continuously.
So there must be something where it can keep you into the PIP for a large part of your life. That is what is very important to know that. And Ganoderma, it helps in the harmony. If you have got more harmony, I can tell you, you will be in PIP, and Ganoderma, it helps to provide that harmony required for all the organ systems of your body. And thereby, as I told you, Ganoderma is the secret of living long and the strategy for healthy life. So when you talk about Ganoderma, as you are telling, yesterday when I met you, I told, this is the same mushroom you are telling. It's not the same mushroom. There are a lot of variety of mushroom. Even I was surprised when I came across this. There are more than 38,000-40,000 variety of mushrooms are there.
But doctor, tell me something. I'm having some mushroom soups. I'm having some mushrooms, vegetables, mixed for my meal.
Yeah.
But is that shows that I'm also having somehow, it's helping me?
You are absolutely correct. Even an ordinary mushroom that you take, it is good. But it is not stuffed with so much of nutrition. It is not stuffed with so much of nutrition as much as this special mushroom Ganoderma.
So Ganoderma has the complete nutrition.
Exactly right.
But not the others which we eat daily.
Exactly right. Now, these mushrooms, some people are telling that, it is a non-vegetarian material. There are some people who say it is not a vegetable material, it is belonging to the non-vegetarian sort of. It is not like that. It's a pure form of vegetarian material. There is no doubt on this. So even pure vegetarians can take this.
I see.
It is like any other plant you can take. But
so, doctor, where can you find this Ganoderma?
This is not to be found here. It is found in a very deep wild forest. It is not an easy thing to get it or cultured in your home or grown in your home. I'll tell you why. We'll tell you in a minute. But the difference is, when you say that it is the same vegetable compared to any other vegetable, then what is the difference? The difference is, you cannot take all these mushrooms. You have to be choosy and be selective. Out of the 38,000-40,000 variety of mushroom, hardly some 2,000 can be taken. The rest are poisonous.
Poisonous?
Yeah. And out of the 2,000, you have got some 200 which have got some medicinal property, and there are hardly 6 very selective material which have got therapeutic value.
What is that, doctor?
The therapeutic value is known as disease relieving properties, discomfort changing propositions. They have got something to do to keep you absolutely healthy. That is the thing. Now let us see why it is so. Why you cannot take all mushrooms? There are certain special properties of this mushroom. Most of these plants, if you look at them, or all the plants, if you look at them, they are green in color. Their leaves are green. You know why green? It's a pigmentation. It's a chlorophyll pigmentation. So what do they do with this chlorophyll? They take energy from the sun rays. We call it as photosynthesis. Photosynthesis means making energy from the sun rays. The solar energy is converted as life energy. But these mushrooms, they don't have the chlorophyll. So how do they get energy? Say in about a kilometer radius. Whatever is available, they have got the power to absorb them. If they absorb them, suppose they absorb them, vitamins, minerals, amino acid, protein, fiber, carbohydrate, all those things, that becomes part of the mushroom. And that mushroom, if you take it, it is really healthy for you. But should the mushroom consume poisonous substances for its survival, if you consume that mushroom, it is very dangerous. That is why you have to be very, very selective in taking mushrooms. Don't think that all mushrooms available in the market are excellent and then you consume them. It's not like that. It has to be under a special preparation. It has to be manufactured absolutely healthy, beyond any doubt. Now let us see that. The next one is that most of these plants, they take carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen. But these mushrooms are like human beings. They inhale oxygen, exhale carbon dioxide. So what is the advantage when you take this? When you take this very regularly, your oxygen carrying capacity of your body increases. When your oxygen carrying capacity of the body increases, your blood circulation, your nutritional value, your transmission of oxygen to the peripheral areas of your body, it becomes absolute. That is why, many people who come here to me, they say that, they come for some asthma or diabetes or something like that. But after 10 days, they come and tell me, hey, how are you, man? How are you feeling? Is your wheezing gone? They are telling, sir, wheezing is not 100% gone, but I am not feeling tired. There are many people who say this.
Right.
Why you are not feeling tired? Because your body is getting energized. There is an improvement in your oxygen carrying capacity. That is because there are certain elements in this. What is it? I will tell you. Now, such a good product, you cannot plant it at home and you cannot grow it at home. You know why? Because it contains no seed. It doesn't have a seed to grow. But what it has got only the spores are there. So they have to be made in a controlled environment. There are more than 200 active elements in this product, in Ganoderma mushroom. It is not one ingredient. And not only that, there are a few biologically active elements which give a tremendous amount of health profile for your body.
200 elements.
Exactly.
That is so much, doctor.
So much. But don't ask me exactly how I counted these 200 elements. It is not like that. It's a finding. It can be more.
So you're trying to say that those Ganoderma which you are introducing me now is better compared to the medicines?
I wish and pray that you don't compare it with medicines.
Okay.
Yeah, if you compare it with the medicine, then you will classify this also along with the medicine. It is not like that.
So I should treat this as a healthy food.
It's a healthy food. Exactly right.
Okay, doctor.
Now when you talk about this, there are a lot of biologically active elements available in this product, like polysaccharide, organic germanium, adenosine. These things I will explain to you when you come for the next meeting, okay?
Please, doctor.
Because they are little technical in nature.
Okay.
Now, how do they prepare these mushrooms?
How? Plant?
Yeah.
The plant?
You see that. How do they do? We will see that. As I told you, these mushrooms, for their own survival, they can pick up anything. If they pick up poisonous substances, it is not good for you. So here what happened? There are no chemicals are used. Only organic substances are used.
And that means our Ganoderma is organic itself.
Or the nutritive material given for the Ganoderma to grow is organic.
I see.
Because it has got a power to pick up even poisonous substances. That is very dangerous. So what is the material being given for this Ganoderma to grow? Is rice husk, rubber wood sawdust and water. It requires a humid climate. They create more than 90-95% of the humidity. And you can see here very well. These are the raw materials. And what they do, as I told you, there are no seeds there, no? They put into the seeds, the spores are put into these plastic covers, they are sealed and they are suspended. They are suspended, like this fan. They are suspended and they pour water there. And when they pour water there, slowly, what happens? They take this nutrition and the mushroom, it comes out of that. Now you can see this, in this figure, it will be still more very clear.